What's up, yo? Welcome to another episode of Philly to Detroit Boxing, man. We got a returning guest, our guy, Steven Nelson, man. 20 and 0, 16 KOs. What's going on, man?
So cold. What's
So
good, man? How
cold.
y'all doing, man?
My God, man. You know it's always appreciated, man. How camp been going so far?
Oh man, camp been going great, man. I'm feeling great. Everything is smooth, man. I can honestly say this is it's one of the best camps I've had, man,
No, yeah,
in
we
my pro
recently was just
career.
talking to Keon Davis. We just had him on for an interview, and he was just saying, just watching you on camp, man, you just seem a lot more focused, man, than he's ever seen you. And from what he was saying, he was like, man, you one of the hardest workers he's seen. But he said this time around, it's just different. Do you kind of feel that way too?
Yeah, definitely, man. Like I always say, man. Like put somebody in front of me, and people gonna see the real so cold. Like when people who's gauging this fight and they say, "Oh, it's a good fight." It's crazy they say that because like even from the stuff people seen in the fights I've had, they haven't seen the best of me. You
Mm,
know, like I have a lot of tools in my toolbox, but I haven't had to bring them out. So I feel like this fight, like my focus and the way I'm going into this fight is, man, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a good night of fight.
Yeah,
word. How did the opportunity come about? When did you get the call or start getting in talks or negotiations to know that this fight could be available for you?
I seen a post on Instagram and Matchroom was saying, "What's next for Diego Pacheco?" So I tagged him, and I was being respectful. You know what I mean? I ain't the type of dude that's gonna be like, "Hey, what's up, motherfucker? Let's," you know what I mean, talk some
Yeah.
shit. I was like, "Hey, man," I said, "They keep putting you in there with people they know you supposed to beat. Let's give the fans a good fight and put you in there with somebody that's like me." And he responded. I tagged him. I tagged his name. He responded and said, "Let's do it." And I was like, "All right, say less. I'm gonna have my people contact your people." So I had my manager um, contact Matchroom and was like, "Hey, Steven want this fight." And at first they were trying to go with McCumbee, I
Yeah.
believe. But for some reason he couldn't happen. So then they doubled back and was like, "All right," because at first they said nah, and then they doubled back and said, "All right, yeah, let's make it happen." And I was like, "Shoot," I was surprised. I was like, "Hopefully," I mean, like in my mind, hopefully they making this fight happen because they know it's going to be a good fight for the
Mm.
boxing world and not because they think he about to just have a easy victory or some stuff like I'm gonna step up or something. Like, nah, it's gonna be totally different than what they expecting if they expecting that.
Effects, and that's kind of the vibe I kind of get from people, kind of just looking at the fight, or just from the promotion in general. His promotion is like they feel like you an easy fight, and we've been saying since we seen the fight announced, like, bro, that's not gonna be an easy fight for Diego. I don't think they
Right.
really set that up.
I mean, that's hey, like I said, however they go at it, man. Like I'm coming prepared. Like I'm not underestimating him. I'm looking at him like he the greatest fighter that ever lived. In my mind, that's how I'm going into this fight, and that's how I'm preparing. I'm not taking no shortcuts. No stone is unturned. I got all different types of sparring. Everybody's 6'3" and up that I've been sparring, but everybody got different styles. Some bangers, some boxers, some slick. Some, what I mean. I got a little bit of everything. So whatever he bring it to the table, I'll be prepared for it because I'm seeing it all camp, and I'm not just going with some hometown guys. I'm out in Vegas training, and these are all top class guys, including Keon. I work with Keon too.
He
He's a
told
tall he a tall lanky fighter. I got all I got so much world class like fighters, man. Got Olympic trial winners and other pros that's undefeated. So man, we getting it in, man. I'll be prepared.
No, facts, yeah.
No, definitely.
And do you kind of like, just having this opportunity, you know what I mean? Obviously, when we talked the last couple of times, we felt like, you've been wanting this type of opportunity. You've been, needing this type of opportunity. You've been putting these guys out, continuing to get victories. Do you kind of feel like this is your opportunity to finally possibly get a shot at that world title?
Yeah, I was talking to my homeboy at the gym. He was like, "It's crazy, man, because like 2 weeks before they called me for this fight, I was at the gym, and he was like, "Man, what's up, man? What's next? When they gonna give you an opportunity?" And I was like, "Man, I don't know. I'm about to be if I don't hear nothing soon, bro, I'm done with this shit because like people that know me, they know like I got a whole list of like talents and stuff that I can, apply myself to. But I put boxing first because boxing is not a forever thing. Everything else can wait. So I'm like, man, I'm done. I'm need shit. This ain't something that I'm just like, I gotta box. That's it. I got so much stuff I can do that I'm talented and skilled in and have opportunity and knowledge in. So I told him, and then he said, "Man, remember you said you was about to be done, dude? You get a big car, and it's crazy you got this car now." I was like, "Man, dog, it was
No,
great. It
definitely.
was perfect timing. It was perfect timing."
Yeah, and the division I feel like is opening up a little bit more. You got both of the Davids just moved up to 170 75. So I feel like the division is more open now too as well.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Obviously, you still got the one guy holding the belts, but they ain't it can't last forever. You know what I mean? So
Right.
we'll see what happened with that, man. And then just looking, at the game plan, are you looking to kind of change anything, or you just kind of going in, we just working and just getting in, or do you have a different game plan you want to kind of approach?
Oh, like I was saying, man, I'm not leaving no stone unturned. So it depends on what type of fight he bringing is what I'm going to bring. I'm prepared for so many different things. I'm not going there like, oh, I'm just going to do this, and if that don't work, I don't know what to do. Like, no,
Right.
I'm going there like I'm doing this. If he do this, I'm doing that. I'm doing that. I'm. This is my plan. It's like, man, so much. It's so much I'm working on, man, and it's been looking great.
And just speak on the opportunity of it just being kind of your moment in terms of you the main event. This is your card. Everybody's coming to see you as the final fight. To speak on that experience and that opportunity.
It's crazy because like to look at the undercard, I'm like, dang. I remember going to their fights or watching their fights, and they was main events, and now you know he on the undercard, and people like, oh, I'm in Vegas. A couple guys that see me like, hey, I'm on your undercard. I'm like, dang, that's like dope to say that, to hear that. Like it's man, it's a blessing, and I'm just happy I got the opportunity, and I'm not going in here just to say I got the opportunity. I'm going in here to make a statement.
No,
Thanks.
right. And I also wanted to ask, just how was it kind of fighting on that Riyadh season card out in LA, man? Obviously, we know Turkey Al Sheikh doing big things for boxing right now.
He
How was
doing
that
big,
opportunity?
he doing big things, man, and it's great for boxing, man. Like just the promoting and the build up for the fights, that was the best card I've been on when it came to promotion. Like we down at the pier doing media days and workouts, and he got the whole thing put together because he got that money to do the stuff that a lot of promoters ain't willing to do. Just like look at Usyk and them last fight in the fight promotion video. It's like a
That
movie.
was a movie, yeah.
Like I thought I was about to go see a movie. I'm like, man, I want to go. It made you want to go to the fight, like to see that. It was dope, man. You don't see nobody doing nothing like that.
No, that's
No,
facts.
no, he playing it real different right now. Like you said, just the access he has and the resources he got, man. He can really put on great shows, man. We every time he's stepping it up every time.
Exactly, exactly. So that's big. It's big for boxing.
Yeah, man. And obviously, I gotta ask you this. We know you into designing the things. Where did the sag and jean shorts come from? Where was the inspiration for this? Because I
I
know you
was
made them, so I want to see where this inspiration came from.
right. I was going through a period in my life, at that time during the fight where I had some legal issues and stuff like that, and the media and people in the news channels from home, they were just like basically slandering my name. So I felt like Tupac when he came out of jail and he was spitting on all the cameras. So I was like, I'm coming out as Tupac, dog, sagging jeans, and I made my waistband like the boxers, and then the jeans was the lower part. So people was like, at first people, everybody was I see the comments and stuff, and people were like, man, I had thought you like lost your shorts, so you had some jean shorts on. Yeah, that was really dope, man. It was dope to get the love, and then to have a great performance on top of that. Like, man, that was a great feeling to have that.
No, fact. The couple of people I was with, we just watching the car, and I'm like, okay, my guy Steven Nelson, we done interviewed him, and then you came out. They was like, what the fuck did he got on? What the hell
And
he
he
got
got
on?
up, and then once, yeah, like once everybody was like, what the fuck? But then once everybody realized, like, oh, they were designed like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
they went crazy. Yeah,
No,
but
man.
for
I'm
this
like,
fight, I
man, I
got
gotta
I
do that.
got something for this fight too, man.
I
Everything,
was about to ask you. I know you're not gonna
yeah,
tell us, but I
yeah, but
I
every
guess,
like
I
like
guess,
I said,
I guess
everything,
one of them.
yeah, everything is calculated. So everything I do is for a reason, and it directs to something. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So this fight is going to mean a lot to have this uniform and everything.
No, fact, man. No, I'm excited for this fight, man. Again, it's just I'm happy you just got the opportunity because the last few times we talked, you know what I mean. You just said, you just waiting on your opportunity. You got the skill set. You can beat these guys. So it's
Yeah, I
just,
just need
yeah, I'm happy you got the opportunity and
I
it's
just
here
need to
now.
show 'em. I just need to show them, like, put me in front of somebody so I can show y'all what I can do and what I got. You know what I mean? So,
How many times would you like to get in the ring this year?
um, at least 2 to 3 times. 2 to 3 times would be a good number. Especially fights like this. Big fights, meaningful fights.
Facts. And I was kind of saying too, like when his victory come, only gonna get better from that point on. Bigger
Exactly.
opportunities gonna come. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's all. I just gotta stay the course, man. God put me here for a reason, and I feel like I have to just keep on going. You know what I mean? People say, what's your plans? I don't. My plan is to follow the path God put me on.
Right.
You know what I mean? I have things I want to do, but I realize in my life that I have plans. When you have plans, they never go like you want them to go. So
Yeah.
it's best is just to live day by day and have your short term goals and have a vision of what you would like to do, but focus on the now.
Right.
Alright.
Yeah, fact.
And wasn't it? How was the negotiations in terms of was the business side easy to make the fight?
Yeah, it was easy to make it, because I didn't I didn't go in this fight looking like, okay, I want this money, I want this. I looked at it like I'm the B side. I don't care. Like this guy, he side with Mushroom. Like they're gonna support him. They're gonna give him everything he want. They just bringing me in as an opponent. So I'm looking at this. It's bigger than money or fame. You know what I mean? This for me, it it means a lot because this is gonna change my career and my life.
No,
Like
that's
this fight in a positive way, I feel like it's gonna change. It's gonna be up from here. Um,
where
but that's the course.
y'all kind of kicking 2025 off kind of like as the first big fight that people kind of looking forward to before the calendar kind of takes off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just kind of in terms of you getting to this point, you getting this a big opportunity for yourself, man. How what's the mindset of just kind of staying down, man? Just kind of obviously, like you said, you just told your man's like, I don't even know if I want to continue to do this shit. I got other money opportunities that I can take. Like, what's the mindset
Yeah.
of kind of just staying down, and now you got the opportunity you've been wanting?
Right. Like I was saying, like I prayed about it, and I was like, I told him, man. I need the opportunity so I can know what I need to do because I look at life like God put the signs in front of you. You got to just pay attention sometimes. You got to just pay attention and take heed to them. So I was like, that's why I told him if I don't get the opportunity, that's God way of telling me like, go do everything else I bless you with. But you know, like I said, less than 2 weeks after I said that, I get this opportunity. It was like God telling me, stay down, keep on going, just keep on pushing. You know what I mean? Like I always said, if it ain't nothing that's going that take me away from something I'm doing, I'm gonna keep doing it. That's one thing about me. I'm a dedicated person at whatever I'm doing until something tell me that do something else. You know what I mean? You would never see me be like, oh, Steven has stopped doing this, Steven has quit, Steven has stopped. No. It'd be something, a reason why I migrated and did something different.
Right. No, yeah.
Like
Right.
I would have stayed in the military and retired from the military, but then the boxing, I started boxing in the army and things started going up and everything was saying get out and pursue your pro career. So I retired. I mean I got out after 8 years after my contract was up and went pro.
Right. And that's really a crazy story to be honest, man. That's like a a storyline telling, man. Like, you went through all this, you went to the army, you got all these different talents, and now you on the brink of a world championship boxer, man. That's like a story to tell for real.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I be telling people like they look at the numbers for this fight. Look at 36-year-old facing a 23-year-old, and they think that this is like a typical like burnt out 36-year-old at the end of his career fighting a young up and coming fighter. I'm like, man, I didn't go pro till I was 28. You know
Mm.
what I mean? And then on top of that, I would have been where he at right now, but I had the injury, so that set me back a little bit. So I'm like, I'm fresh, man. I'm man, like this fight. I'm telling you, this fight will mean it mean a lot.
So you say you didn't go into this fight looking for like the big money or fame and everything. So it's kind of like still basically about legacy. Like you still want to be a world champion. You still want to prove you
Yeah,
one of the best fighters in the world today.
yep, yep. So I wasn't even like trying to pull them on. I need this much. I need this more. I need that much. No, that's not. You know what I mean? I was just like, all right, this what y'all offering? Let's make it happen. You know what I mean? And I don't know. They probably thought I was gonna take it or whatever. I don't know. But I was like, hey, this opportunity is bigger than anything else.
No,
No,
yeah. And I think that a lot of promoters kind of do that too. Just kind of throw out a number because they maybe now they don't want they got to fight you for real, so they trying to lowball you. Maybe thinking,
Right.
oh, this motherfucker ain't gonna take it. Little do they know you got bigger plans than that. You feel me? So I definitely get that for real. And I think more B side guys should, you know what I mean, should take those opportunities. A lot of guys don't really care. They want that money, man.
Yeah,
right.
because it set you straight, man. You know what I mean? When I win this, man, man, it's gonna do some big things for me and the people around me. Because like I said, I fight for, coming from Omaha, Nebraska, but say it all the time, man. Like we don't get to shine the opportunities that people from Cali and New York and Texas get. So I'm fighting for those people who, are talented in whatever they do, and they just don't have the platform to show it.
We're gonna let you get up out of here.
Yeah, definitely, man. I appreciate you guys, man.
No, you already know it. We know you in camp right now, real busy, man. So we appreciate you taking the time out, man.
Oh
About
yeah,
to say,
always, man.
give out your social medias, let everybody know where they got to follow you to keep up with.
Yeah, man. Follow Mr. So Cold, Mr. Do It All on Instagram, Steven Nelson Boxing, Twitter, So Cold Nelson, and Facebook have a fan page, Steven So Cold Nelson, man. Follow me, man. I'm so much more than just a boxer. You can tap in. I can inspire you doing a lot of different stuff, man. Just follow me, man. Give me a chance.
Yes, sir. January 25th, Steven Nelson versus Diego Pacheco.
You know who
Yes,
we
sir.
rocking with, man. Upset coming. We know who we got.